Welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern and welcome to our Defcon Rugby show. Today, not live, it has been pre-recorded. Check out the topics we've got for today over there we got Lions Tour Roundup, Currie Cup, and of course our team of the week in the Currie Cup as well. That's what's on the show today. I'll get into the fixtures in the rest of the week because we've got time for that. So let's get straight into it. Let's take those topics away first before we do anything. There we go. Topics away. And of course, this is the Defcon show, and I think our Defcon rating is at 4 today. Got some stuff to talk about of the Lions, a bit of a reaction to the victory there, and of course the Currie Cup. But otherwise, nothing much having up in the rugby at the moment. So let's get straight into it. First of all, we have to congratulate the Lions for their tour victory and their whining captain, Moro Itoje. Call him a bit of a whiner because he did complain to the ref all the time. But let's check out the results of the tour. There we have it. The Lions win the first game. That was a clear victory for the Lions, 27-19. The scoreline doesn't predict exactly how clear it was, but it was actually a clear victory for them. The second game, I think the Aussies should have won, but they lost that one by 3 points, 29-26 in that tight game with that controversial penalty decision at the end there, which everybody complained about. But hey, it is what it is. And the last game where I think the Wallabies absolutely dominated that one, winning 22-12. What could have been if they won that second one? Who knows? And of course, for all those people that were complaining at the beginning, oh, the Aussies are not good enough to play the Lions, they were good enough. So congratulations to the Aussies. They put up a valiant fight. I took out my two men of the tournament. My Aussie man of the tournament of the tour was this man, Will Skelton. I think he didn't play in the first game, but when he came in the second, him and Rob Valentini, absolute mustard. And in the second and third games, he dominated the pack. Well done to Will Skelton. He gets my Aussie man of the tour. And for the Lions, it was this man, Jameson Gibson-Park. Phenomenal scrum half. Played absolutely fantastic in all three games. My Lions man and my player of the tour, Jameson Gibson-Park, a true Brit. But never mind about that one. That was the Lions. So we're going to wait another 4 more years for the next Lions tour. Thank goodness for that. I think it's overrated. That's my personal point of view. Lions are overrated, but never mind. They're heading off to New Zealand in 4 years in 2029. So the New Zealanders, I can't wait for that one. It's going to give a hammering for the Lions, but never mind. Let's get into the Currie Cup. Fantastic game of Currie Cup. The Currie Cup is definitely not dead, guys. The Currie Cup is amazing. You've got to check it out. Let's check out the results of this weekend. We had the Cheetahs beating the Pumas. It was a good game there in Bloem. 42-25 for the Cheetahs. A really good game that was too. And then we had the Lions against Western Province. Actually, not much of a contest there. Lions were dominant. The score could have been much higher than that, 40-19. The Bulls absolutely hammering the Sharks, 64-0. Well, you'll see it in the player team of the week. A lot of Bulls in there. There has to be for that victory. And of course, the last game and the best game of the weekend, that was Griquas against Boerland. What a game that was. 48-39. An absolute screamer of a rugby game up there in Kimberley. Shout out to the Griquas and Boerland. Absolutely amazing rugby. I absolutely enjoyed it. It was mustard, man. That's all I can say. It was mustard. So, let's get into my team of the week. At Lucid Prop, I have this man, Mr. Dylan Smith, scored a try and was also in the front row of that dominant Bulls pack. A lot of Bulls in this team of the week. He would score, like I said, scored a try, dominant there. Dylan Smith, I think that's his second calling already in the team of the week. He was in there last week as well. Absolutely fantastic job he did. Well done. Then at hooker, I went for Jaco Visagie, the Lions captain, had 2 tries, played phenomenal against Province. I think he absolutely deserved his call up for my team of the week. So well done to Jaco Visagie. Then at the tight head prop, I went for this man, Tsebo Diamini. Absolute fantastic pack there from the Griquas. They dominated Boerland in the pack and the forwards. He played absolutely fantastic there on the tight head position. So congratulations to him. This is his first call-up. It's only been 2 weeks now. Well done to Sebo Diamini. Then we go into our locks. Our first one had to be a bull. Sintu Manyezi. Dominant for the Bulls. The Bulls pack was absolutely amazing. Can't say much about it. He played well as well. Same as his lock partner there, Marvin Ori. Dominated in the lineouts. Fantastic stuff. Him and Manzese played absolutely fantastic as a duo for the Bulls. Then we go to our blind side flanker. Another Bull, Namak Saba. He got it as well. Of course, dominant performance there in the breakdowns. Fantastic in the scrums and in the lineouts. Same as this man. The open side flanker, Junior Pokamela, also played well for the Bulls. I mean, the whole Bulls pack was dominant once again. The Bulls pack is frightening. And this is not even the URC team. So they look absolutely frightening. So well done to Junior. And then at the number 8, once again, Yandre Rudolph there scored another 2 tries again. He scored 2 tries last weekend. Dominant in the breakdown, getting balls, absolutely amazing. I mean, this guy is, I see him in that URC team. I really do, especially when Carmen Hanekom is still out injured for the beginning, most probably. This guy could be absolutely mustard, man. So, Jan Rudolph gets number 8, his second week in a row that he gets in the man of the team. Scrum half could only be one person. That was Jan Reynel of the Cheetahs. He scored 4 tries. I mean, come on. If he scored 4 tries, he had an absolute screamer of a performance. Fantastic stuff there for the Cheetahs. Mustard, man. That's all I can say. Then at the fly half position, I went for this man, Lubabela Dobela. He scored a try as well. Fantastic kicking for the Lions. Also ran the show for the Lions very well, getting the ball quickly out to the back line. So he is my man at the fly half position. There were some other people as well. You could have gone for Whitehead from Griquas. He was close at it as well. But Bobaela, he did score a try, so that's why I took him. Then on the left wing, that was a close one between this man, Gershwin Ware from Griquas and Donovan Don of Boerland. Donovan Don did score 3 times. Ware scored twice. But Ware just did more. I thought it was a bit more flary than Donovan. And of course, Griquas did win. So I gave it to Gershwin Ware. But Donovan Don could have been there as well. But absolutely, Gershwin Ware looks super exciting. He's got absolutely moves, dummies and side steps like nobody else. And he has the pace to burn. So Gershwin Ware gets my man on the left wing. Let's go to the inside center. That went to this man, Mr. Chris Smith of the Bulls. Also scored 2 tries in it, but everybody scored tries almost against the Sharks. I mean, if I played, I think I could have scored. But Chris Smith got it. He had a good performance there for the Bulls. Like I said, 2 tries. Dominant, man. That's all I can say. Then we're going to go for the outside center. I went for this man. That is David Brits of Boerland. Scored a try in a good game for Boerland. Had a couple of nice breakthroughs as well. Good performance for Boerland. I absolutely love the way Boerland plays. They look super exciting to watch. Attacking rugby, absolutely mustard. Then we're going to get into the right wing. That went to this man, Mr. Dylan Mart of Griquas. Also played a phenomenal game. Scored a try. And what a try it was. That try came from their own 22. 2 passes out to him, and then off he went down that right wing. Absolutely mustard. Boy played really well. Dylan Mart. And last but not least, the fullback goes to this man, Boeta Chamberlain. Didn't score any tries, but his link-up play with the backs was phenomenal. Kicked unbelievably well. I think he had 7 conversions. Played fantastically well. The guy, I don't know. It's a pity that Andre Pollard will be in the Bulls lineup. Takes Boeta Chambers' place, but Boeta can play the fullback, which is also good for him to get him in the squad. Phenomenal kicking and a phenomenal player. But that is it for today. That was our team of the week. Guys, I hope you enjoyed our Defcon Rugby show. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with Vic. We'll see if he's out of hospital by then. Maybe I'll have to give him a couple of days of rest. But otherwise, I'll be tomorrow. We'll get into the Currie Cup fixtures and we'll talk a bit about the Rugby Championship that's coming up. Super exciting. Can't wait for that one. And guys, everyone out there, take care. Be nice, be respectful. And of course, to sign it off, we will have this again. Guys, have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow. 5 o'clock sharp. Bye.